snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Top 5s, the only weekly Top 5 show in snowboarding that you give a damn about. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Top 5 Workhorse Bindings for 2021-2022. That's right, the binding that can kind of do everything. You can put it on just about any type of board out there, and you know it's going to get the job done. Number 5, the Now Select Pros. And the reason that I'm putting these on at number 5 is because I don't think skate tech is for everyone. Does it work? Yes. Do I have an explained video on it? Yes. But does everyone need it? No. And that's why they're going to sit a little bit further back. But the way that you got to look at the Now Select Pro is it's that binding that you can go a little more freestyle, you can go a little more free ride. It sits in that in-between area with the way the flex of it is, just how the straps are, the ratchets, everything in there, the high back. And that's why I'm just going to put it there. It comes back to that whole point of, is skate tech for you? I don't know. I'm leaving that up to you to decide. Number 4. This should come as no surprise. The Burton Cartel. Dealer's choice if you need ICS. But overall, it's their workhorse binding. It's one of their longest running bindings in their line, if not the oldest. I think the only thing that's been in there longer is the Custom and the Mission. So it's just that binding that you can slap it on just about anything. You know it's going to work. People just keep buying a new version of it every couple years when they replace their bindings, or every year. That's it. I mean, there's not much more to say. It's like, hey, I need a binding that can do everything, and you got Burt. Give me the fucking Cartel. There you go. Number 3, the Nitro Team. Now, a lot of you are going, wait, Nitro makes bindings? Yeah, they used to be called Raiden. Then they changed the name to Nitro. It makes more sense. They've got some proprietary tech in there that I really like. They put that airbag in the heel, which is one of the best dampening agents I've ever seen in a binding. They also run steel cables through their straps, so if the plastic breaks, it's still held on. I mean, you can still break the metal that runs through there. I've done it, but it works. The ratchets are really good. Overall, the Team is just that binding that you can put on just about any deck. You know it's going to work. It's very meat and potatoes in a lot of regards, and it doesn't suck. Number 2, the Bent Metal Transfer. Now, Bent Metal kind of overhauled their whole line a few years ago, and they really knocked it out of the park with how they're doing everything. This binding has flex where you want it. It has power. You have the ability to customize the drive plates. So if they're too soft, too stiff, you can swap them out with other ones in their lineup, and they do sell those separately, which is just a nice little added perk for more customization. The ratchets work well. They're smooth. Everything like that. It's just a binding that you can throw it on an all-mountain freestyle board, it's fine. You throw it on a power board, it's fine. You throw it on a freestyle board, it's fine. Honorable mentions. All great bindings, but just barely didn't make it on this list. The Rome DOD. You want a full wrap metal heel cup? There you go. You want a binding that can power through a turn? Sure. You still need it soft enough to jib with? You got it. The K2 formula. I rode these bindings for years. The only reason that they didn't make it on the list is they've got that stupid 3-degree cant. Hey K2, seriously, get rid of the canting on these. They were a great binding, but not everyone needs to be that angled when they strap in. And the final honorable mention is the Union Force, because if I didn't put it on here, the Union fanboys would cry about it. Oldest binding in their lineup, very meat and potatoes, been around, works. I'm not a fan, I'll just say it, but I know a lot of people that are, so more power to you. And as I said before, all great options, but just barely didn't make it on this list. And the number 1 workhorse binding for 2021-2022 is the Ride C8. Ride overhauled their binding line last year, and oh my god, did they overhaul their binding line. By getting rid of just what they had and making a composite line and a metal line, they've diversified it, and that allows for more customization. The C series stands for composite, and the 8 is their 3rd highest binding in terms of flex, but it's an all-mountain flex to it. It's got a good base plate on it, so you can still get power down into the board. It dampens where you need it. The ratchets were overhauled. They work well. The high back is great. I can't speak highly enough about this binding, and I come from a position of someone that has hated ride bindings for 20 plus years. And that's how good I think it is. This has been my top 5 list of workhorse bindings for 2021-2022. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did I forget one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this list. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here, you want to support us further, you want us to just be able to make more content for you, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.